One of the issues when using IRR has to do with the timing of cash flows. So here we see projects Y and Z that are being considered, and you see project Z effectively ends in year 1, whereas project Y lasts for 3 years total. So we computed the NPV and IRR of project Y previously. The NPV of project Y is $10.05. The IRR of project Y is 23.38%. If you compute the NPV of project Z, you'll get $7.14. And if you compute the IRR of project Z, you'll get 28%. So our NPV decision rule tells us, let's choose project Y. Its NPV is positive, and it exceeds the NPV for project Z. IRR, on the other hand, tells us that project Z has a higher rate of return, and that rate of return exceeds the cost of capital for the project. So IRR tells us to choose project Z. So here we are again with NPV and IRR decision rules giving us different answers for mutually exclusive projects. And again, the reason for this conflict has to do with the concept of the percentage return versus the dollar impact on value. The difference between these two projects is one is a longer term than the other. So project Y was a longer term project. And longer term projects earn their rates of return for a longer period of time. So while the rate of return for project Z from the previous slide is higher, it only earns that rate of return for 1 year. Whereas when we look at project Y, it earns a smaller rate of return, but that rate of return lasts for a longer period of time. So even though it has a lower rate of return, it puts more cash back into the firm because of how long it lasts. So, because long-term projects earn the rate of return for a longer period of time, they might have lower rates of return and still have higher NPVs. And at this point, again, we see an example of where choosing a project with the higher rate of return may not maximize shareholder value.